All right, chat. You know what? I'm gonna say it. Why is that the loudest TTS of all
The
time?
fart of Counter-Strike.
I
The
have.
fart of Street Fighter. The fart of Call of Duty. The fart of Nitrin. The fart of every single Mario Kart. The fart of House Flipper. The fart of PSL.
I am not the fart of PSL. And today, I'm going to prove it. Because if you guys don't know, today, we have a $15,000 show match between us and FaZe Clan. It is a 5v5 Call of Duty gauntlet between FaZe Clan, a.k.a. Adapt, Ron, Jason the Ween, and Kason versus Team PSL. Me, Nick Yingling, and Alex Smokes Mid. First team to win 2 of the games takes the $15,000. It's swag, not Kason. I told Jason last night, if it is swag, I'm putting up $0. And I don't feel bad because they did lie to me. But I'm down to still play it for fun. I think this is fair. I think if they call with a $15,000 bet, then change who it was, it would be a bit of a scam. Kason's good too. Yeah, and I agreed to playing against Kason. I think we still, honest to God, are the underdogs with Kason. The difference between Kason and FaZe Swag, though, is that this is FaZe Swag's YouTube channel. I think you get the idea. It wouldn't be very fun. All right, let's call Adapt. Let's see if we're getting screwed over. Yo.
What happened?
People are telling me you're hoeing me.
Wait, how?
People are telling me that it's not Kason like you told me, it's FaZe Swag.
No, I never locked in Kason.
Okay, so it is swag. So you are showing up with a ringer.
Yeah, swag. No, remember when we were on the call?
You're showing up with the ringer.
I mean, but to be honest, though, it might. Wow. I don't think it's gonna be as much of an advantage as you think. He is a Warzone pro, but we're playing older CODs, but we're going in a time machine. Like he's used to like Omni movement and slide canceling it and 120 FOV.
Can we talk? Can we unk to unk? Can we sidebar?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you talking about? What are you talking about here? This is an old-fashioned hustle. This is a pool hall hustle where you bait Kason in front of me and then you show up with swag. I just scrolled through his YouTube channel. I'm still scrolling through the Call of Duty videos. I'm still scrolling.
But he's FaZe Swag, like, you know what I mean? Like he's on the team. You said no scope, remember? You said don't bring scope. I
feel like I made it pretty clear. I might have even said no swag. I said don't give me a Call of Duty pro, no ringers.
Damn, is Swag a ringer?
Yeah, of course he's a ringer. That's why you want him. That's why Ron called up and said put 50K on it.
No, I think Ron is just super overconfident. Like not even overconfident. People don't know that Ron used to play COD, so he wants to like. He's got something to prove. Wait, so damn, I don't want you to think I'm hoeing you. I thought it was cool if I brought swag, I swear. Because when we were on the phone, I was like, all right, me, Jason, Ron, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna figure out our fourth.
I mean, can I bring my ringer? Scump?
Whoa, see, that's way different than swag.
I feel like this is the same thing. What are we doing here?
Scump is a decorated actual esports
He's
pro.
Retired, bro.
Swag is a content creator.
He's retired.
Bro, he's the GOAT of Call of Duty. He's literally the GOAT of Call of Duty.
So now that's too far. So now Scump is a little too far.
I mean, Scump and Swag are just not in the same conversation.
So are you just 100% bringing swag? There's no Kason as an option. It's 100% swag.
Yeah. I mean, we had it. Well, we all talked about it yesterday and this morning today. I swear when we were on the phone, you said no scope.
I deadass think I can find a clip of me saying no swag.
No. I don't think you did, bro.
If I find that clip, then what? Because I think it exists. If I find this clip, then what happens? I bet's got to be off because I said if there's a clip. If there's a clip and I find this clip,
but I'm like 99% sure you just said scope.
We'll find out. Give me
but
five.
If there's no clip, it's no, because I know for 100% fact. I said me, Ron, and Jason are locked in. I'm gonna like find a fourth and let you know. I didn't let you know though. That's the thing. I didn't give you. I said that honestly is on me. I should have said, hey, we got swag, but I didn't think it was like, I didn't think we were like going out and picking up. We weren't like picking up like a Simp or a Celium or an Abizi. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think he's definitely like a slight notch below, like, because he does Warzone, but he's just gonna be the best player in the lobby.
Okay,
sure.
so is there a way we could balance the scales then, or do like what could we do? Because I should have told you ahead of time that is on me. I should have been like, yo, because I remember confirming the 3, but I swear all you said was scope, but I still should have been like, yo, is it cool if it's swag?
You give me 5. I gotta talk to my people. Okay. This is the great hoeing. This is the great hoeing. Excuse my mic. This is the great hoeing of 2025. Okay, hold up. First thing, chat, here's the thing. First thing you do is you dig. You dig for information. So we need to find out, did I say no swag? Because that gives us more defense for our case. So we need a clip. First and foremost, we need a clip. You did? But I need the clip. Tim sent it to me. Swag crazy? Isn't he crazy?
No, it's not.
What about Lacey? Get that Lacey kid.
Fucking autism.
Get that Lacey kid.
Right, listen.
I don't know if I said a direct no. I think there was just an implication that swag was a bit yuck. What about somebody else? And then they said they'd get back to me, and then they didn't get back to me till day of. Did not say no. Yeah, I did not say no, but they also did not tell me. Till today. I'm down to run it, but I think I cut it, bro. I think I cut the 15K. I think I put up a rack. I don't think I changed my 4, but I'm cutting the 15 because I think this is just dead ass me burning $15,000, which I think is just stupid. Like, obviously, there'd be no point in following through the bet. I'm not trying to like out-ring her. I'd honest to God rather just play with my team because I think it'd be more fun, and I think they're all excited at the idea of playing. And I don't really have a ringer that's like, you know, my homie I can bring in and we can play. Like, I don't have somebody ready to go who's nasty. I could get someone, but it'd be like someone I've never played with, you know. But I think I was told Kason, wasn't I? That's the confusing thing, is why I was so set on it being Kason. Because I feel like it was Kason, and then today it's swag. How are you reducing the bet? What you mean? Just lower the amount. Jason and Ron aren't going to be good. Yeah, but neither. I'm also ass, and I think Alex is also going to be mid. I think it was close as hell before. Okay, here's my understanding. My understanding before is that you have 2 teams, and Nick V, aka Falco, aka Nick from the Yard, aka, in my mind, was equivalent to Adapt. They were equivalent. Both played a bunch of COD back in the day. Adapt is way better. I don't think so. I think you're wrong. I just don't think you know Nick, which is fine. Adapt's like a pro. No. Adapt clears. You guys don't know Nick, and this is fine, but like, don't speak on a man you don't know, right? But in my mind, regardless, I thought they were equivalent. And then in my mind, Yingo is slightly worse than Kason, but it'd be somewhat close. And then in my mind, Alex was probably a little better than Ron. I think Ron will be decent, to be honest, but I think Alex is probably a little better at, just because he's played the other CODs more recently. Is Ron better than Kason? And then I thought me and Jason were both ass. We're both butt. Jason's better. So, okay, here's the thing. So, I'm not even saying I disagree with you guys. But if you're telling me, like, if you're sitting here going, Adapt clears Nick, Kason clears Yingo, Ron clears Alex, Jason clears Ludwig, and then they're coming through and they're like, oh, by the way, forget this guy. We're actually bringing the best player in the entire lobby, and his name is FaZe Swag. Then it's like, what? So everybody's better than me, and they're bringing FaZe Swag. That's what you're telling me? How does that make any sense? Why'd they bring a ringer? I feel like they should have kept it chill. Okay, I think what I do is I drop the bet to a rack, because I'm cool losing a rack, even if I'm getting hoed, because, you know, cost of doing business. And maybe we make a miracle happen. So I'll run it for a rack, but I think that's what I got to run here. No shot we're doing 15. Not a chance in hell we're doing 15. Ron, you're hustling me, bro. You're doing an old-fashioned hustle, like a cartoon character would. We have a phone conversation where they bring up FaZe Swag. I say, FaZe Swag? And then he goes, maybe not FaZe Swag, maybe Kason. Then they tell me Kason. Day of, they come back with FaZe Swag. It's curious. And you know what the weirdest part is? Ron calls me yesterday. He says, up the bet from 10K to 50K. You know why he said that? Because he knew he had FaZe Swag. He fucking knew he had FaZe Swag. And that's why he was so confident to switch the bet to 50K after securing swag. That's just it's not even subtle. It's not even subtle. The same day they locked Swag, he called to increase the bet 5x. The same day. But don't bring a ringer. No ringers.
What's a ringer?
Like, you can't bring in, like, you know, the fucking FaZe guy who just made a Call of Duty montage last week. FaZe Scopes? Yeah, it can't be like that. It's got to be like a... It can't be...
Scope is banned?
Yeah, of course. It's got to be like Lacey or like... It's got to be someone like normal.
So you're getting, let me just get this straight. You're backing out.
No, we're doing the bet.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. We can handle this man to man. You wanna say that I chose Swag? Let's 1v1 then for the same amount after.
What do you mean?
Because you said I need Swag. You're like, oh, once I get Swag, I'm confident. I was confident already against you.
Then why'd you bring Swag?
I didn't bring Swag. That was a dap.
You're the one who called me yesterday after securing Swag to increase the bet 5x.
We will 3v4 you guys and still win. We will 2v8. All we need is me and a dap. All we need is me.
Then I'll make that bet. I'll make that bet all day.
You want to make that bet?
3v4, sure, I got you.
3v4 50K?
Why not?
Let me call you back.
Oh, I'll take that one. No, that's a good bet. That's a good bet. 3v4, I'll take that all day. That's a good bet.
Yo, can you come up here real quick? Ludwig's crying, bro. He just texted me all sad. He was like, bro,
I don't have his number.
This isn't fair. Now you got Swag. So he's trying to basically not do it because Swag's coming, bro.
Yeah. I talked to him on the phone too, and he's bringing Swag makes it unfair. But I swear in the clip he just said no scope. That's like the only thing he really.
I said no ringer.
So he said he would bet 50K if it was a 3v4.
I don't know if it's unbalanced. Honestly, I don't know the background.
Isn't FaZe Swag good?
Call of Duty, but I think he thinks it's unbalanced now that we have Swag. But K-Son was good too.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like early excuses, bro. Sounds like early excuses to me.
Low key, you think so?
I know so, bro. Because, bro, let's put him. I'll verse him on his own turf. Bepsy, what you think? I beat him in Mario Kart?
My turf's melee.
I already locked Chris in, like he's driving to the crib, and like we've been talking about.
Yeah, they need Swag.
Is it that crazy that we picked him up? Like,
Dude, I don't know. We're gonna have to figure this out though, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't think he wants to do it for 15 bands now.
No, not even close. Not even a little bit close.
second, FaZe Swag. You know, Swag's around. He's here all the time. He was here yesterday. He was here the day before. Like he's always around.
He listens.
Why don't we just give them a better player?
We're just we're doing a Call of Duty shit. Oh, Chris, you're here. You want to play? That's literally how it went. You know what I mean? And I never confirmed the third. I said, hey, me, Ron, and Jason are down. I said.
Yeah, he never confirmed the fourth. Look, this is standard business, chat. This is standard. You can't make a bet until I know the team. I have to agree to the full team. You can't just have a mystery fourth.
That's what I'm saying. Swag not even good, bro. He's washed. He's garbage. Yeah, wait. Swag has 2 broken fingers.
Yeah, okay, look, there's a way they get this deal through, but they're dumb if they think the way they get this deal through is by making Swag be bad at COD in people's minds. It's just a stupid route. You're just not going to make it happen. You're just not going to make that happen. It's a bad deal to try to make. I don't even know why they're trying. Dude, it's Dwight Howard. He's retired. He's retired. He has a knee injury. It's like... It's still Dwight Howard. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. FaZe Swag lives and breathes this game every day. I'm making a call with the boss. Can't talk to you right now.
Yo.
Yeah, what up, boss?
What's good?
Okay. Here's where I get you. Chris lives a bit far away, so him coming up, I'd feel bad if he couldn't play.
Yeah, like he was here yesterday and the day before, and we brought it up. I was like, oh, let's actually confirm this.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you want to play? And he's been coming through the crib more, and like I was like, oh, this is a good, like he should be in this. And yeah, he's driving up from the crib, so I would feel bad if I was like, nah, you gotta go. You gotta go, bro.
Yeah, I would feel bad if he didn't participate. I think what I said is I said no ringer. And in my mind, I don't know how good he is at COD 4. I just looked through his channel, and he has about 4,000 videos on Call of Duty. So I figured he's pretty good at the game of Call of Duty.
No. He's good at COD. He's a Warzone. He still competes in Warzone, like Warzone.
He's like good at shit, right?
Yeah, he went to World Series of Warzone last year and competed in it. In my head, I'm not thinking like, oh shit, I just went and grabbed like a silver bullet. Like he's around. So I'm looking at like, okay, who's at the crib? Like, oh, K-Son here, maybe K-Son, Swag, Lacey. I'm gonna pick up
my boys played against Swag in S&D. I'm hearing he's demon mode.
He's good. No, Swag is.
Is he better than you? So he'd be your best player.
I don't know if Chris is better than me if we're playing S&D, it's different. Like,
is he better than Ron?
It's hard to scale it. It's hard to scale that. Like he's good. He has game sense, but we're also going in a time machine 12 years playing a COD that he's not Like he's clocked like 100, 300 hours on.
He easily cooks in Black Ops 2.
Maybe, I don't know if he played BO2. I'm gonna fry in Black Ops 2, to be honest with you.
That's your game?
Yeah, that's my favorite game. But what could we do to make it like so it's not like, oh, here we go last second subbing in swag? Because I don't want it to feel like, oh, we're pulling up.
I don't think I have like I'm trying to keep my 4. My 4 are proud. My 4 are mid. Okay. Yeah, we got a player who doesn't even play COD. He just fucking loves smoking mid and listening to good music and good ass vibes. But I'm keeping him. I ride or die with my team regardless. I just can't throw $15,000 on this team with my shitters against FaZe swag.
What if like we nerfed swag and he has 2 broken fingers also?
Yeah, but presumably they're not fingers that are stopping him from playing.
And also, Kason is like, if I had to give swag like an S&D overall, like across these 3 games, let's say he's like a 90. Kason would probably be like high 80s. Like
I'm not thinking Kason's bad, but there's a difference between Kason and swag. We have to admit this.
Yeah, but Kason actually plays like Pro 8s and CDL and run. I mean, it's not like we went and just got a super juiced up 4th. It was just, oh, like, Chris, you're here.
Well,
I feel like that's
let me paint
better.
it for you. Let me paint it for you. I'm sitting here and I'm saying, don't bring me a ringer. And you bring up swag and I go, swag. I have a disgusted tone in my voice. Then I get a call from Ron who says, let's up the bet from 10K to 50K when you guys lock swag.
No, that was before we locked swag.
Fucking lock me.
We didn't lock swag until before he
I'm
left.
down for Lacey. Did Lacey say he wants to play?
Yeah, Lacey just said fuck it me, but then we gotta kick Chris out. What if we nerfed Chris? Like if that would make
What if we get Chris and you get Lacey?
Wait, but we're fake, you know what I mean? Like I felt like it was a FaZe thing. Like we're pulling up FaZe clan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I hear you.
Yo, Ludwig, where the fuck was my invite?
To be honest, I asked for you to play the entire time. They said no to you and no to Max. They said you're both ass at video games.
You sounded
Better than Jason.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. It might have been a DEI thing.
Yeah, I got more reps in with Jason, Amron, and Swag on COD. You never get on for the one more segment. You never get on.
You're good at shooting really far basketball shots occasionally, though. That's you.
No, you are.
That's
you
you
are
all
good
day.
Anyways, don't even worry about it.
Nobody's got that on you.
There's got to be a solution here, though, so it feels
I
like...
think it's just lower the amount of money.
Like going into it, but damn, the shit would... Yeah, we could... You want to drop it to what? I mean, honestly, you're the one that's putting everything together. It's your tournament. You set it up. So I feel like whatever you want to do, we'll do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would just drop the cash. Well, how about this?
Like, what if we...
Bring Chris and we can run it. Bring someone else, though.
Like, if we have to sub Chris out.
Let's play a game with Chris. And then if it's fucked, there's no point in going through with that. Like, we can give it a little fucking tester.
Yeah, no,
but if
I hear
fucked,
you.
it's fucked. Like...
What if, like... He's too OP and we like flip his controller to like inverted, like an inverted layout or something like that.
Like if I get fucked, I'm down to get fucked. Okay, I'm happy to get fucked.
He only had to use a pistol or something because he said one sniper per team.
No, I don't want him to stunt on me too. I'd rather him go all out. I'm happy with that. Just not for 15 bands. Because here's my expectation. Okay, my boy Yingo's gonna pop a 30 milligram gummy. My boy Alex never touched a game of Call of Duty. He's gonna go crazy from natural instincts. I'm a vibe man. My man Nick Vercillo is gonna do our carrying. Okay, that's my team. If we're going up against FaZe Swag, FaZe Adapts, and then the 2 other shitters you got on your team, I think we get cooked. But
yeah, I mean, that is fair and that is accurate. But I feel like you guys were gonna get cooked regardless, if I'm gonna keep it above.
I think there's a chance.
I feel like even if we had Case on, like even if we had like a 4, even if we had Lacey, like, so how do we?
If you had Lacey, it'd be easy. I mean, I would run it 15K with Pepsi Lacey Case on, but with Swag, I run it at a rack because I feel like I'm donating at that point.
That's a big drop off.
It is a big drop off, but it's a big switch up from my POV.
Yeah, that is true. What if Swag was the coach and Lacey played?
That works.
Okay, hold on.
You could also commentate.
Okay, so maybe we could do that. Let me see. Let me ask Lacey.
We can't do 5 chat. It doesn't work like that. We don't have a 5 set up.
Oh, cancel that shit for a tournament.
Just look at it like this. It's Ludwig's tournament. He's hosting it and invited us. He's setting everything up. So if he feels like we're hoeing him by bringing Swag, which I don't think we are, but I understand it. Yo, why'd you just... Bro. You just forced that. You just shit yourself. You just shit your pants, Lacey. How am I supposed to try to strategize here and it stinks now? It's a pungent stench.
You need to call me back. You need to call me back.
Okay, let me call you back.
Yeah, take your time.
I'll call you back, man.
I think I'm reasonable. I think I'm a reasonable man. I think we had a call. I think there's a difference in perspective on Rug being a ringer. I would call Rug a ringer. Or sorry, not Rug. I would call Swag a ringer. I would call him a ringer. I think it's reasonable.
Wait, I'm playing on a controller?
I mean, can you play?
Listen, I'm bisexual. I can play both. I can actually play both.
It's on 360.
Happy Pride.
You could still run it with us. The bet would just drop to 1. Or we keep the bet at 15. You go to coach and we sub Lacey in. What do you think about that?
You putting up your money.
I know. I tried to explain to him. He thinks that picking you. I know. Trust me, I explained to him that a Warzone Pro and that doesn't exactly translate to COD 4.
Here's the thing. Swags played in a COD S&D tournament. It wasn't 4, but he played in a tournament. I think it was like Scump's tournament. And he balled out. He was amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I feel bad, but I can't play for 1K.
What's the solution?
I can't play for 1K. It's crazy. He plays Warzone for free. Fuck you mean you can't play for 1K? Dude, the fucking youth have changed, bro. I can't play for 1K. Man, Papa used to play ball for at least a rack. Now it's upped. The game has changed. 1K would be kind of lame. I mean, you know, maybe this is me being out of touch. I feel like $1,000 is a lot of money. Maybe I'm crazy here, but I feel like a rack's a lot of money. I feel like he's just rich as fuck. I feel like he's rich as fuck and out of touch with how much money is. A rack ain't shit to him, but a rack's a lot of money. It is for normal people. Yeah, my team is normal people, bro. My team is Nick Yingling and Alex Smokes Mid. They would be pumped to make $250.
Okay, how about if we move the bet from 15, we move it to 10, but the money doesn't go to any of us, we pick a charity and it goes to a charity. So it's not like, oh, this is just going in our pockets. It's like, all right, we give the money to charity. So we don't actually leave with any bread. You know what I'm saying?
But you still enjoy higher stakes?
What do you mean?
You're good. Like you still want it to be higher stakes, but you want it to go to charity.
Yeah, just because I feel like that way we keep the bet, everything stays the same. It's
Here's the issue. You're gonna get Ron to sign off on charity?
Yes.
Try that right now.
We're gonna have to go back and forth, but I think he'll be able to do it, bro.
You think he'll do charity?
I feel like that's a good solution, no? Or nah?
Not a bad solution. I mean, I don't mind that as much. I don't mind donating to charity.
And it doesn't have to be 15. It could be 10. That way it's still like hot, like there's still money on the line.
Well, before we figure out how much, you see if you can clear the charity.
I'll get it cleared. Don't worry.
You feel like you guarantee get this cleared?
I promise, yes.
If you get it cleared, I mean, we can make it a bit exciting too. We do a 1 to 15,000 random number generator.
Okay, what's that? Okay.
Random number generator between 1 and 15,000, whatever it hits, that's what the loser donates to charity.
But I feel like if it's a random number generator, 1 to 15, I feel like the ceiling should go up a little bit.
Well, I thought you were saying 10, so I put the ceiling up a little bit. 1 to 20.
No. I fuck with that. I fuck with that.
1 to 20?
1 to 20 random number generator. Well, that's kind of calm. That's kind of calm because then it could be a high number, it could be a low number.
Could be.
That actually is fire.
Or maybe actually low key, it makes more sense to do 5 to 15, so that way it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to have like $200 for charity.
Imagine if it got 1.
Yeah, it'd be so sad if it was like $4 and you're like, yeah, we're giving $4 to charity. So like 5 to 15, increase the floor, lower the ceiling.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'm down for that, but you got to clear this with Ron. I don't think he's going to say yes to this.
I could get him to sign off on it. Trust.
All right. You sign that off. We'll figure some shit out here.
All right. Thank you, bro. All right, I'm going to talk to you in a little bit.
All right, peace. Okay, what is Black Ops 2? Am I misunderstanding what the fuck Black Ops 2 is? Is that not the new Black Ops? Are we fucked, bro? Am I just donating to charity for fun? You think we're shitting on him? You think we're shitting on him with swag? What is Black Ops the new one? Black Ops 2 is like old Black Ops, like Bops? Yeah. Oh! Dude, okay, I'm not even gonna lie. This whole time I thought Black Ops 2 was the new one. I thought they remade Black Ops 2 like Modern Warfare 2.
No, it's Black Ops 2.
It's on 360.
Like 2011 or whatever.
Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, I'm not as stressed anymore then. I mean, the
charity thing solves a lot of this.
The charity thing does solve a lot of this.
I was putting up $5,000 on my own money.
Yeah.
And so I was more sensitive to like who are they sending in. But if they want to do charity, then I don't care. Give them scump.
Well,
give them scump.
Chill on that.
Give them scump, nade.
Chill on. What the fuck are you even saying now?
I don't give a fuck.
We're trying to win still. We're still trying to win here. Yeah, I think the charity, because I don't mind donating charity. That's chill. Like literally donating. But in my mind, initially when we very first talked about this, I talked to Jason, Adapt, Lacey, and Ron. And I said, you four. And then for whatever reason, because I don't think they actually fuck with him, they all cut out Lacey. I don't even think they talked about it. They all just mutually came to the same decision that there was no way Lacey was going to actually be a part of it. And they cut him out. And then I was like, okay, don't bring a ringer, because I thought that they might do this. I figured that's the one thing they could fuck me on is FaZe has a lot of great COD players. They could fuck me with a ringer. So I said, don't bring a ringer. And I couldn't think of a good ringer name. So I thought of Scope because he had the montage. And then he was like, Swag. And I was like, I don't know about Swag. Swag. And then I think they brought the name Kason. And then Kason, I actually didn't realize how good he was. They're talking about Kason like he's really nice. In my mind, Kason was going to be their 4. It sounds like I'm wrong about this. And Kason actually is not as good as Adapt for sure, but he's probably like their 2nd or 3rd best player. He's not as bad as Jason, I should say. But I don't think, and I don't buy, and I won't listen to any argument where Swag is going to be worse at COD than Kason. I don't buy that argument. I think that's a false argument. I don't think that's right. I think it's too disrespectful to the 15,000 hours Swag has in COD. And I think Swag might be the best player in the lobby. And I don't think I'm crazy on this. Swag hasn't played 2 of the 3 CODs lined up. Yeah, I mean, like, you could make that argument if you were doing a Smash tournament, bro. But it's like, it's COD. It's COD, man. Like, who gives a shit? It's about the fucking fun. It's like the fundamentals of positioning and movement. Like, that's mostly what matters. You know, a bit of map knowledge, I guess. But, like, it's COD. We don't have to, like, it's not that crazy different. Warzone's different, to be fair. Yeah, Warzone is different, to be fair. And that is a lot of what he does. But I think the shooting and the repositioning is, like, the most valuable part. For S&D, I don't think Swag will make a difference. Well, he's good. Like, we have knowledge that he's good. It's not like Swag doesn't play S&D ever, because I think he competed in an S&D tournament with Nick, who's on my team. Like, they deadass played together in a tournament, and Swag crushed. With Lacey, they will roll. I think with Lacey, they get absolutely fucking stomped, which is why they're scared to bring Lacey out. Like, I know they talk big, but this started with Lacey as their 4th, and they cut Lacey for a reason. Now, this is their call. They already asked Chris to play. He's already coming up. That's fine. There's a reason that they said no to Lacey, even though he was in the group when I brought this idea to them. He was literally one of the 4, and they treated him like Neon, and they said, we don't really know this Lacey guy. He's not going to be a part of it. Jason and Ron also don't play controller. Well, there's no other option. What do you mean they don't play controller? Of course they play controller. Everyone plays controller. It's Call of Duty 4. This is on Xbox 360. They're not used to controller. I see. I don't think Microsoft had an attachment to play mouse and keyboard on Xbox 360, right? They weren't alive back then? I guess that's true. That's true. I'm ass. That's the issue. Ron said he'll only do it if he gets the tax deduction. Oh, like I give him the money to donate? Yeah, but I wouldn't trust that he would donate it. I wouldn't trust that he'd donate it. That's the issue. He would just keep that shit. And then he would go on stream and be like, the only charity I'm donating to is me. And then his chat would spam W. Like, all right, should we practice, chat? I don't think I've seen a clip of Ron that makes him look like a nice dude. Yeah, I don't think Ron's known for being nice. But I think he's funny, even if it's malicious sometimes. And that's what he needs to be. The nice one is Adapt. Adapt's nice. In fact, actually, pretty much most of them are nice. Jason's very nice. Silky's very nice. Lacey's fat. I'm sorry, that's mean. That's me. I'm not the nice one in my group either. I'm not the nice one in my group. I'm like Ron. I'm allowed to say this. I weigh the same as Lacey. I feel like that's fair. I feel like if the same shit shows up on the scale, I can make a comment.